Yeah, today we're talking about The Wind and Rain by Jerry Garcia, and we're going to jam a little bit today too. So we're starting with a few chords. We've got the E chord. You can grab your guitar, tune it up if you want, and the A chord, and then the D chord. And we kind of use those three chords. We're going to talk about the climb, the B minor, the C sharp minor, and then the D chord, and then the E. And then we're also going to talk about some solo strategies. And we'll just kind of jam and watch some right hand technique today. And we'll go back and forth a little bit on that. This is meant to be a really chill session, so we're not in a hurry. We're not sort of stressing at all. We're just playing the guitar and jamming out. We'll go through a few different chord inversions for the song that I like to. I used to play the song a lot in live settings, so I really love it. It's an old song for me, so I have some familiarity with it that kind of grew with me over the years. So we're starting with the E. Now you can play the E here with that third finger or that third finger removed, because we don't need to triple that E note all the time. And we have the A, and then the D, and the A. And then back to the E. We could also straighten that out on the turnaround. What I mean by that is make it super clean, just down, down, down. That really can improve our playing quite a bit just by being simple. For that matter, we can also turn this into a simpler thing too. Kind of like the 𝗵𝗺𝗬𝘁𝗂 beat, I guess, is what I'm doing here. So it could just turn into this down up, down up, down up pattern. One, two, three, four. We could also use these sort of Celtic voicings in that ascent. I'll take a round next time. And that just is the power chord, you know, the fingers 2, 3, and 4 power chord on the A, D, and G strings. Everything else remains open, so we could just kind of parallel playing that all the way up, but we actually diatonically ascend the chord, the scale, right? So we have the 5, the 6 chord, the flatted 7 chord, and the 1. Here's another way to open this up, right? What's he doing there? He's crazy. So we've got that E chord with the G sharp and the bass. And if you want to know about inversions, you can jump on that Ted Green chord chemistry series that I just launched on this channel, and it's wildly popular, and we thank you so much. But check out more in-depth chord approaches where we literally walk word by word through the book, and word by example through the book. So we have an E chord with a G sharp and the bass here. Oh, we don't want to go to the D yet with A and the bass yet. We want to go to the A chord with A and the bass, which, how about that? So I'm going to use the A here on fret 5, fret 2 on the D string, fret 4 is not there, finger 4 I mean, is on fret 6 on the G string, and then if you want, if you still have those open, top 2 strings open, you can go ahead and use those open, because it's just more good news, you know, to spill on the listener. So we got that that really, really awesome D6-9 with A in the bass. It's kind of this, I like to call these Dave Matthews style voicings because I don't have any better terminology. I mean, I do. So instead of using the root 3 and then 5, typically we would use the root 5 and then 3 as a guitar player to sort of open up that little closed voicing, and it makes it a little more resonant, right? So we have that 1, 5, and 3. So I'm just using the different fingering that we typically know as guitar style chord right here, guitar style chord grip. But we're using that A chord, or you can use this A chord if you want. And then that D7 or that D chord with the A in the bass is, you know, we've got that A note in the bass on fret 5, choking out the A string, or double it if you want, but I choke it out to control the string set. And then we got fret 4 on the D string and fret 7 on the G string, and then the open strings sound great. So here's what the chord progression sounds like with the inverted chords instead of the ones that we started with. And it gives us a place to go with the song. Could actually start here with the E and then go up to the A and then move up to the D. So we've got all kinds of territory. The playground is huge. We've got volumes and volumes of sand in this box that we can just spend all day in. If you're hanging out here, we'll get back to this rhythmic stuff in a moment, but you know me, if we're playing the song, we probably should learn the melody. And I hate to play the melody because, you know, maybe I'll get dinged for it or some kind of thing like that, but I think it's so important to get the melody right. And I'm just going to walk you through how the melody is built. That will also inform our solo process and our solo technique. So we have the E major. We'll start right here on fret 2 on the on the D string, and then F sharp, G sharp, A, and then B, and then C sharp. We could use open B, or I like this tone of this one for this purpose. Use either one or both. C sharp, D sharp, and then E, right? So that's the E major scale. We're mostly playing Mixolydian for this song though. So we have to flatten instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, we're using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, flat 7, and then 1. So we have that really, really great, totally powerful song. Another song that we've done on this channel that's deadish and in Mixolydian mode is Fire on the Mountain, and you might like that. It kind of looks like a Bob Ross painting, so if you want to flip over to that, you'll really enjoy it. I think you will. You'll have to let me know. But we're going to jump right into the melody. If you want to use chromatic scales, you can do that. The melody starts on the 5 though. Pretty much like that, right? And one of those Jerryisms, I think, was the blurring of the line between the flat and the major thirds, right? That blurring between happy and sad. So we can also use that really cool lick from the major pentatonic, 1, 2, 3, 5, right? That's the way Monty Python counts it. 2, 3, 5, and then we have 6 and then 1. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and then 1, or 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and then 1. So we can really get ourselves around the neck. We can quickly find ourselves anywhere on the guitar neck with this. And I might want to try to get that second finger involved on the G string so I can kind of swing that index finger up and set that up for use on the B string. Yeah. So we have that really cool down, up, down, down, up, down, down. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. And then we use these huge just downstrokes. That doesn't work all that well here because of the minor pattern. If you wanted to do that, you could B minor, C minor, and then we have D and then E major. So that's cool. It's a little bit harder to grasp, you know, for the fingers because we've got to get into this contorted posture for the guitar in order to make that work. So it's up to you if you wanted to use that stuff or not. I also like to use this voicing right here for the song. Songs like this. So that's pretty much E. So we have this really nice E, B, B, doubled, and then high G sharp. So we have to move from there to where? To A. So we don't need the sus4 there, although it's cool. We could move that D up to here and use the parallel form, which is kind of cool. It's a simplify it and not have to, you know, bar that first finger. And there are reasons sometimes why we might not even want to play the low E string. Want to play fewer strings just to have a little less volume. See what happened there? So we could have a ton of fun with that kind of thing, using the top 3 strings, and then the G note or the G string just uses a melodic option to just kind of surf around. And, you know, pretty much let's play find the note, you know, whatever works, but you have the melody in your head. If you know the song, could also use this as an exercise to kind of improve our cross picking, right? And then when we go back to the big chords, it's something, you know. Feel it, you know, as a listener. clean it up, strings don't run at all because nothing's to ring, because you've got everything in a closed position. And that's kind of the benefit of that. And we don't need to have those strings ring all the time. We might want to have punches here that stop time. And then we go, just kind of peel back into a full-on explosion here. Now that you know the melody, you can use those scales that I was talking about to kind of jam your way through this song. That's where we'll end. I'm just going to keep playing a little bit and jamming. If you want, jam along with me. We'll kind of finish up that way. Work something out there if you just kind of stick with it like you witnessed me just do there. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Certainly would appreciate if you liked, shared, and subscribed to the channel. And members of the channel get perks like free backing tracks to jam to, and you know, we do live streams where we can meet up and actually field questions and interact with each other in a real-time situation. You have access to that stuff. You get other perks and other things. So if you'd like to do that, you're more than welcome to jump on board with us. And I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope you have a lot of fun getting with your guitar and sitting with it and practicing it and improving ourselves together in music. And until next time, happy picking.